Hello once again YouTube, Andy with you with another video. So today we are at a place called Somerford Common. I think there's another name for it. I have got my bike with me. I've left it in the car, one because it's very wet around here. As you can see, it's a bit kind of up and down at the moment. I'm not exactly sure whether whether my bike would actually get down here. There's a bit of a challenge there. Look, there's a bit of a brook down here, so I'm hoping I'm not going to fall on my backside and make a complete arse of myself. Right, we have got the angry bee behind me there, following me through the wood. I most definitely could not cycle through here, not right now anyway. It really does look quite challenging. Even on foot is quite challenging, slipping all over the place. I kind of want to try and get in there at some point, have a fly around with my drone. Looks interesting. Carry on a bit more, I think. Go a bit deeper into this wood. It's quite a large wood. Apparently, perhaps I'll get my other drone up later and send it far and wide. Gives a bit more of an idea. Underfoot is very wet, very slippery. Talking to my friend Paul, he said that there are wallabies. Yeah, you heard me right, wallabies in this wood somewhere. So stick it on the old big screen. You never know, you might see something kind of interesting. Wallabies in England doesn't quite work really, does it? Doesn't sound right. So after a bit of a walk, a bit of a wet, muddy, slippery walk. We've kind of come to a place. This is a place, I do believe this is a place in Somerford Common. Oh my goodness me, it's pretty dang wild, isn't it? But nonetheless, it's just nice to get away from the town, even if it's just for a couple of hours. Get deep into the wood and just see what we can. This is going to be good. See what we can see. This is quite incredible. Look at that, eh? And all I can hear is an airplane above. Yeah. Just the airplane, can't hear anything else. Wind. Perhaps a distant rumble of the M4 motorway, which is about maybe 3 miles away. That's about it. Cool. Very cool. Yeah. Okay, right. I think here seems to be a really nice place to set my drone off, cut loose a little bit, have a bit of a fly around. You know, it's quite hard work walking in and amongst the trees here, and it's quite soft underfoot, quite heavy going. Much easier to get your drone, have a bit of a fly around, see if we can see the great British lesser spotted Yeti, and I can't even say it properly. There we go. Anyway, we shall go for a little flight for 10 or 15 minutes, probably until it comes down or whatever else really. We'll see how it goes, and we're going to enjoy this, aren't we? It goes, get filming, and away we go. See what we can see then, guys. I'm just going to mess about with my settings slightly. Just because it just looked a little bit bright. Okay, here we go. Flying by your seat of your pants in Somerford Common. There is another name for this place. I just can't think what it is. Anyway, it does look a really nice place. A lovely wood. Anyway, we'll see how we get on with this one. We'll try and keep it in a fairly flyable state for as long as we can. Try and fly in a reasonably straight line. Put it on the old big screen, ladies and gentle people. You'll probably see a little bit more that way. Shoot on the old 4K, uploading in 4K. Make sure that you go on your YouTube and you get on the best quality you possibly can. That way you'll get a better experience all round, I guess. Anyway, that being said, let's just cut loose and enjoy this, the wonderments of nature. This looks to be very nice. Oh, hello, something happened there. I do apologise for that. Oh, it's got hold of me, I think. Okay, just try that again. Okay, I got snagged, I think, by... I think it might have been some sort of a thorn bush or something. I don't know. Right. Okay, so Randall's out there somewhere, keeping an eye out on it for me. Good old Randall. Okay, I'm just losing a little bit of signal. It's quite a dense forest wood, this one, Therefore the canopy above is very thick, and therefore sometimes the signal from the RC unit to the drone itself is a little bit compromised. But I'm sure we'll do okay. We're just going to bring it back towards myself slightly, just to try and regain a decent signal. Anyway, yeah, so the world, isn't the world a crazy place at the moment? My goodness me. Even more important to get out to places like this, I think, to try and forget about it just for a while anyway. But it seems to be certainly on my mind. Is I know I shouldn't worry about it too much because there's nothing I can do about it, but you do, you have got concerns. We all got concerns, I guess. Right, let's have a fly through here. Isn't it beautiful, eh? What a lovely wood this is. My goodness. Okay, here we go then, guys. Wow, lovely wood. Ooh, looks a bit challenging over there. Not sure I want to go in there, to be honest. If I lose it in there, I might not get it back again. I try and keep it in the open if I can. Therefore I can just go along and pick it up. Otherwise it might just end up in some place where you don't really want it to end up, like in a brook or something. There's a few little brooks running through this place. I don't really want to put it in there. There's one down below, look. What did I tell you? Got to be careful, you know. Anyway, yeah, so I've been to work today. It was good. It was good. Good little job. It took me about an hour to do. Earned myself a bit of money. Always good. Goes towards a bill, doesn't it? Buys me some food. Buy the wife some flowers. Right, losing signal slightly. I'm going to bring it back, I think, towards myself. Perhaps we go and investigate what's behind me on the other side when I can gain signal, that is. Right, let's bring it through here. Actual fact, let's see if we can bring it the other way. I am losing signal quite badly here, guys. I need to try and bring it back home. Okay. Yes, it's a little bit glitchy at the moment, I must say. I'm just trying to regain signal with it, and I can then bring it back to myself. Okay. Right, I've got I'm sure I'm going further away or getting closer. I hope I'm actually getting closer. Right, I've got signal lost. Okay.
Landing. Home point updated.
Right, we've got a signal lost. Okay. Hardly surprising, really. Just because looking at the place, it is pretty busy out there, isn't it? Right, let's go closer. I think closer to the drone itself, therefore we can hopefully regain signal. We'll get filming, and away we go. Let's head over in this direction, shall we? See what there is. Oh, hello. Ooh. Well, there's a branch or a tree or something. A couple of stubbly bits just coming up from the ground. Didn't like that, did it? Thankfully it's a Neo and not a Mini 2 or 3 or something. If it was, that would have been probably a broken prop. Probably. Anyway. So we'll wander over here, shall we? So you can see any wallabies. Any wannabes. Any wannabes anywhere? Yeah, you've had some big storms. There's a tree down there. I'm not sure if it's come down in the later storms or not, but there has been a few trees come down in my local woods. Some quite big ones as well. I was walking my dogs the other day and I heard this big crash going on behind me, and it was a tree that come down. So you've got to be really careful. A bit silly really, me sort of walking around in a storm. You're kind of asking for trouble, but it's just such a nice place out there. I do find the woods and places like this a great place of interest. Whoops-a-daisy. A bit of a hit there. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. No damage done though. We can carry on. It's a good job this isn't a Mini 3, isn't it? Otherwise that would have been a bit of a problem.
Home point updated.
Right, okay. Yeah. Here's another plane going above. I think we're on a bit of a flight path from Heathrow Airport to probably, I don't know, North America, I think. Seems to be a lot of planes going overhead today. Anyway, so a nice little ride. Oops. Oh, it's doing something. I think it recovered, just about. Gosh, wow. Got away with that, didn't I? Okay, we carry on. Let's head over in this direction. Yeah, you've got to be careful, you've got to be careful. Really have. Oh, flying into the sun, not good, but we carry on. Should try and manoeuvre, I think, between the sticks. Ooh, let's just move out the way of the sun, I think. Try and hug the ground for a while. Get a good close-up of the ground around here. Some bird's doing its nut behind me. Obviously doesn't like me being in the woods flying my drone around. Anyway. Ooh. It's wonderful. Really nice. Oh dear. Dang it. I knew it was going to be too good to last. Never mind. It's only 28 metres away, just over there. Right, we found the little drone. No problems, no damage. We go for another flight. We've still got about 60% battery power left.
Home point updated.
Here we go. Right, so what we can see then, guys. Go for a nice, steady, low, slow one. Low and slow. Aim for the gaps. All you got to do. It's really quiet out here. It's such a nice wood. I haven't seen anyone out here today. It's really good. Just me and my two little dogs. Beautiful. Okay, I'm looking for a way out, and I don't think there is one. Perhaps I can just get through this way. Perhaps I can just weasel my way through this gap. See if we can make our way back, do a big circle kind of thing. It's really nice, isn't it? It's very wild, very thick, very dense. Good test of one's flying skills, let's say, with the old drone. Yeah, it's lovely. Really, really nice. Oh, caught something there. Got away with it again. Wow, there's just so much to hit when you're kind of low down. I like to fly low because I like to see, you know, things below me. Oh, yeah, it's just really cool. Get a good idea, you know, of the what's on the forest. And see what's around you. Lots of wilderness, really, just unspoilt, just natural. There's a few trees being cut down, but that's just deforestation. I think this has managed, this forest. Kind of needs to be, really. Wow. A bit of a pathway here. I think something's been up here, probably a 4x4 or something. Just coming up behind me now to my left hand side. Let's see if I can perhaps bring it into the woods. Bit of a fly around. Shoot for the gaps. Yeah, it's really cool, isn't it? Not seen anything yet. I don't know if you guys have out there. Been watching diligently on the old big screen. I haven't seen anything on my phone, so I don't know whether that means there's nothing in here. There probably is, but it's probably being very elusive, I think. Oh, here we go. Bit of a bump. Just take it back towards the home point, which is in this direction. We're down to 40% battery. So I'm just going to gingerly take it back. Yeah. Wonderful. Yeah, anyway, so work is going quite well with the old gutter cleaning. I much prefer to do gutter cleaning than I do my taxi work, to be honest. With the old taxi driving, you got so much in the way of restrictions, and you got to do this and you got to do that, and you got to have this insurance, you got to get this license, you got to get that license, you got to do this, and then when you're driving, I mean, there's just lots and lots of cameras just waiting until you foul up, and then they've got you. £100 fine. You can't park here. 20-minute restriction. If you go over that, then it's £100. I mean, it's just ridiculous. It really is just become not worth it. At least with the gutter cleaning, all I've got is just public liability insurance, and that's all I've got. That's all I've got. That's all I basically need. And work's coming in. I prefer to do the work because it's out in the open, and it gives me a good workout, kind of. We all need a bit of exercise, don't we? I get that with that, you know. And I earn a bit of money as well, so all is good regarding the old gutter cleaning. It's not the best job in the world, I get that, I understand that. You know, I get dirty, it is hard work. It's kind of a young man's job, it's not a 59, 60-year-old's job. But I just like it, and I'm not getting up at stupid o'clock at 3 o'clock in the morning and things like that. Right, yes, looks a bit challenging in here, doesn't it? Down to 27%. I'm going to think about bringing this thing back in a second. Let me just get out of this little spot, and then I can perhaps head towards the home point, which is...
Battery level is low.
Okay. Right.
Aircraft will return to the home point in 10 seconds.
Don't do that. No, we don't.
Return to home.
No, don't return to home. Cancel quick. Just see if I can just get it back. This is going to be really tight, guys. Okay, I might not get this back because looking at it, it looks pretty busy in there, doesn't it? And I can't rush this. Right, I've got a bit of a gap there. I'm going to go straight through there. Oh dear. Ah, right, okay. Well, there we go. I think I bit off more than I can chew. Anyway, it's just over there, so we go and pick it up, and then I think we're going to get out of here because it's getting dark. We're losing our light, so we just grab it and go, I think. So I have literally no idea how to get out of this wood. Got myself in it, just kept walking. I wasn't really paying attention to which way to go. I think I can get signal from my phone, and that will pretty much get me back towards my car. But I think it's probably a good 10 or 15 minute walk in the right direction. And we are starting to lose our sunlight now. It's pretty much gone down, and it's going to be dark pretty soon. Now I do recognise this. And I do believe that I was walking downhill, so therefore I think, because I recognise it, and I'm going to be walking uphill, fingers crossed, I'm going to go in the right direction. Wish me luck. I think I'm going to need it.